Welcome to Susan's Cooking School. I'm the Polish chef, and today I'm going to show you how to make gołąbki. No, do roboty. We're at a grocery store getting cabbage and beef for the gołąbki. When we are at our local grocery store, I'm going to get some cabbage for our gołąbki. I think 2 heads will be enough. Can't make gołąbki without some onions, so here's a bag of onions I'm going to need. That looks good enough. Hans, what's up? Good. I'm going to make some gołąbki. Is beef pot roast the same thing as a chuck?
Yes, it is.
It's the same thing. How about this second one right here looks good from the bottom. And can you grind it for me, please?
Yes, I can.
All right, great. Hey, thanks a lot, Hans.
No problem.
Have a good day, man.
You too,
We'll see you soon.
Yep.
Take care. You can also buy 85% already pre-ground beef. First, we're going to wash and chop parsley. It doesn't have to be fine because it goes into the mixture of gołąbki. Also, we will use some to garnish on the top. Dice 2 medium onions. I'm weighing out 2 pounds of chalk for my recipe. To start, you want to remove the core. Now be very careful, you need a stiff knife. It helps to just core out the hard part. And when I was a kid growing up in Poland, my great-grandmother used to give this part. It's very sweet, you can eat it. You don't have to do that, it's more advanced, but it helps. Because the hot water gets inside and it's easier to peel. Put the cabbage in. It's a little full, but it'll be alright. Remove some water. I think it's a little bit much. This is probably the most time-consuming time, but once the water gets going, they just come off. Cabbage is simmering. We should parboil some rice. I have a cup of pre-measured white rice. I'm going to place it in a pot, give a little stir, and just come to boil. Boil the rice for 10 minutes, occasionally stirring it. Okay, my rice has been boiling for about 10 minutes, and it's all set. I'm going to take it to the sink and drain it. I like to rinse this with a little bit of a cold water. Let's set this to the side. I just drained the water from my cabbage in the same pot. I drop a little oil and a little chunk of butter. My oil becoming nice and hot. I hear it sizzling. Butter is melting. And there goes the previously chopped up onions. I have this on pretty high heat. And I will stir this occasionally. Our onions are just about ready. Now the fun part. Our meat is ground, ready to go. Our rice is parboiled, goes in the same bowl. Our onions, the 2 eggs, paprika. Could use Hungarian paprika if you like for a little extra kick. Salt. I like to pre-measure everything. It's easier that way. There's the pepper and parsley. Now you don't have to, but I like to use these plastic gloves as we used to in the restaurant to mix my filling. I'm going to mix this lightly, you don't want to squish it. Something similar as you would mix meatballs. I get into the bottom of this and I have my cabbage ready and my pot, the same one I boiled the cabbage in, and my meat mixture. I like to use 2-ounce disher for placing stuffing in a gołąbki. Makes it uniform and keeps your hands clean. You take the cabbage leaf and you cut the rib. If there's some frail edges, you can give them a little haircut. Flatten the cabbage, make a little slit. Nice and tight. Place your filling right in the center. Roll it down, holding it down. Fold it left, fold it right, nice and tight. Now there's some cooks that use toothpicks or string to keep them together. You don't need to do that. I will show you. So you make them nice and tight and you layer them. Place a plate on the top. They won't go nowhere. Now there's some cabbage left over. You wonder what to do with it. Some folks like to put leaves on the top. I don't. Now the final step is making the sauce. To speed up the baking of the cabbage rolls, I have some hot boiling water to dilute this tomato paste. I think this should be enough. I'm going to whisk this smooth. Oh, just a little bit more. At this point, we'll pour the hot tomato sauce. I need to whisk a little bit more into the pot of gołąbki. Wonderful. It's already smelling good. We will cover with a plate to prevent them from getting unrolled. And onto the oven. And now I think I'm going to reward myself. This was a lot of work. What I have is beer from Poland. It's called Łomża. This is a northeastern part of Poland where I used to spend summers on the river Liwiec, so I thought I'd give it a try. Na zdrowie.
Dobrze?
Dobre. Okay, it's been in for 2 hours. Oh, they look good. A little sauce on it. Garnish it with parsley. Good. Smacznego.